Eu sure represent. Yo.
I was gonna write you an email, but I'm a little drunk, and spelling is a sober person's game. So I feel I owe you a splanation. I'm sorry. A splanation.
Oh, well, let's get started then. Ready to rock and roll?
Yes.
I was ready to just jump right in because
I know you were ready to jump right in.
jumpy jump. I'm feeling froggy. Gotta hop on something. And I haven't even had. It's still closed. So, welcome back, our hellions, our agents, our wonderful viewers. I am X7 in his super secret, and no one will ever know he's a nerd. This is my nerd disguise.
Not much of a
Yes.
disguise, but
Right under the bus. Not even waiting. With me, as always, is the never nerdish, always super cool Lilith Draco.
hi, welcome back. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment.
Yes, this should be this. This will be a very fascinating episode. I mean, it is a fascinating subject, really. And,
It is.
a little off our beaten topics, which is why we're in. Got actually Colorado gear on here.
Excellent.
Right near. Well, it's not that near. It's about an hour away. But actually, about an hour and a half. Place was forever. But what you drinking tonight, there, Lil?
So tonight I am drinking a Squatters Juicy Imperial IPA.
The Juicy.
Yes. It's okay. It's 7.8.
Ooh. That's a good one. Will keep you busy.
It's got a decent amount of bitters. I would drink it again. Let me see.
What the juicy part? What's the juicy part about it? Do you know?
I don't know. I think it's just. I don't know. It's regal. It's fruity. It's dank. It's luscious. I don't know. I don't know what makes a juicy. I would have to look that up.
Yeah. I mean, I know what a hazy is because.
Yes, we
Oh,
want
it
to
makes
stay
them
away
tasty.
from those.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not bad. It's a decent go-to. One that I've had before, and I'll get again when there's not a huge selection, which is most times.
Till you come back to Fossil Bed.
Yep. What are you drinking tonight?
This is from a local brewery here in Fossil Bed, Left Hand, and you'll like the name of it, and possibly it is called Fade to Black.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's a foreign stout.
Oh, interesting. From where?
It's from that's all it says.
Oh,
It's an 8.5.
nice.
It's decent. It's not my favorite. Left Hand is really hit or miss with me.
Okay.
They do a lot of nitros, which is just injecting the bubbles into it, which I don't care for, and I don't like milk stouts because generally they're too sweet.
Yeah.
This is not sweet. It's got a good bitter. That the bitter I can stand, not the bitter you can stand. But it's just kind of, I don't know. It's all right. Award winning with notes of licorice. There's my problem.
Ah, ooh.
Didn't
that-
read that. That's one of my kryptonites is that black licorice.
Yes.
Because that's true licorice. So, it's not overpowering because if it was, I would have had to donate these to anyone,
Right.
some poor schlub that likes it. But it's
Pause.
not bad. It's my last one. Oh,
Sorry.
it's okay.
There's my newest little
Oh, yes.
My
We
newest
both have
little
to-
creature was trying to get comfy on the couch next to
both
me
have- we
because
both
she
have
doesn't
new
want to
additions.
be away from me, like not even, she has to be in the same room. Anyway, she was trying to get on the couch, so I had to plop her up. She's still too little.
We both have new additions to the.
We
and
do.
Hex is squeaking, and you won't be able to hear her, but she's squeaking in the background.
Nice.
She's very vocal for a 6-month-old.
Oh, good. She can be vocal,
Yeah.
depending on what's happening.
Right.
We've had a little bit of a rough day. So since I live in an apartment on the 4th floor, I've got a balcony, and so I am doing what's called doggy lawn. They send you a real square of lawn to put on your balcony for new puppies to learn how to go potty, not in the house. She used it this morning, but she has refused to use it since. Past days, she's done really well. For whatever reason today, I don't know, she's not wanting to go out there. I don't know if it's cold, if it's...
Have
I don't know.
Did you put like mesh or something around the railing and stuff like that? Or is she too big?
I haven't yet. I will not let her go out there by herself,
Right, yeah.
because she is still small enough to fit through the
Easy.
railings. And I've had nightmares. Like, I've stressed myself out thinking about her going out there and going through, like, it just...
Yeah.
So I want to put something up. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Not sure what yet to put up.
Yeah, geez, that just gives me
Oh,
palpitations.
yeah.
Anyway, that's been Pet Corner.
Yes.
Probably that might be a new segment, at least for the time being.
All right.
Kite is actually scared of Hex.
Oh.
She did the whole, the videos of the big dog trying to get by the tiny little cat who's just glaring, was looking at him like, go ahead.
Yep.
That happened this morning, so I got that video. I don't know if I sent that one to you yet, but anyway, be that as it may. All right, Taro, now that we've been talking about pets, I'm going to go back to the cat deck.
The kitty. Good.
Because I really need to put the ones that I've used face up so I don't use them again. Because I don't remember, but...
That's what I do. I put them at the bottom, the opposite direction, so I know when I pull them out which ones to leave in the box.
By the time we get done with the recording, I don't hardly remember any of the episodes, so I blame that on you. Okay,
I don't either. Sometimes it's a shock. Sometimes I'll get to a point while I'm editing that I've completely forgot about, and one of us said something so funny that I die laughing. I have to pause.
Brick had a wee.
Yes, that was one.
The last published episode about Shakespeare's sister. Nice beginning, Wise Apple.
I thought so.
Jeez.
I'm pretty proud of that edit.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, be that as it may, my card today is 10 of Cups.
Nice.
So, let's dig out the old booklet here. Suit of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Wands.
The Ace of Wands.
Yeah. That was one of my better ones, too.
It was, yeah.
Because you were not expecting that.
I wasn't. It derailed me.
10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. It's... I've situated this differently, and I don't have the backdrop because I think that was what was messing with the lighting.
Okay.
There is our family of Mom, Dad, and
Oh,
Junior.
cute.
So
Cute.
10 of Cups, face up. Harmony plus love and family plus stability. This card marks the happy ever after ending and a time when all is well and love, peace, and harmony reign. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? That's Elvis Costello. It's not in the book. Everyone is working together and nobody is missing out. Lasting stability and heartfelt commitment have been achieved. Marriage, true love,
Love.
additions to the family or the start of an important relationship are indicated. Reversed meaning, a betrayal or a feud threatens the happiness of the family, group, or partnership. Dun, dun, dun. But this was up. So,
Right. You don't want it. You don't want it in reverse.
Yeah, that would be bad. That would be bad. Don't be bad.
That'd be bad, okay?
There you go. I like that.
Well,
Okay.
Nice.
So, what's our topic today?
All right.
Our fascinating.
So, located in Rye, Colorado, in the wet mountains, around 9,000 feet elevation, lies a non-permitted building called Bishop Castle. And the reason, hold on, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm going to have to cut that bit out.
He's here all weekend, folks. 2 drink minimum. Tip your server.
X7 and I, a few years ago, which was my last vacation, really.
Almost
We-
3 now.
Yeah, 3 years ago. It was leading up to my vacation to go out to Fossil Bed, and I was talking to one of my older brothers. He lived in Pueblo, Colorado for a short time. And while he was there, he learned of Bishop Castle. He didn't actually make it to Bishop Castle before he left, but when he found out that we were going to be in that area, he's like, "Oh, you need to go see Bishop Castle." And he told me a little bit of what it was about. And so X7 and I decided to take a little drive and go visit. And boy, was it worth it. It was so
It was some
interesting.
drive too. Jeez, it's further south than Colorado Springs.
Yes.
A fair amount.
Yeah.
I would think.
It
I
was
don't know.
it was worth the drive. I do remember us, which we may talk about in part 2, but we were like, where is this thing? Are we
And
ever
then
going to get
And
there?
it's like, oh, right there.
It's right there. So what it is one guy has built this castle on his own property by himself. It's been up until a certain point, but it was a one-man build. He built it slowly over tens of years. So this guy's name, what was that?
Like 60 years, maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna get into the dates. Yeah. So this Bishop Castle was continuously being built from 1969 until 2019, when the owner got sick and old and sick and could no longer build this castle. And it was, like I said, built piece by piece from one guy, and his name is Jim Bishop, which is why it's Bishop Castle. He was known as the castle builder. As a child, he was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, I believe, but was living in Colorado, and always loved the mountains that were southwest of Pueblo. So that's where he grew up. In 1959, him and some of his friends were riding their bikes up in the mountains, and Jim noticed a 2.5-acre piece of property that was surrounded by the forest on three sides, and it was for sale. And he really, really, really wanted this property. So he was only 16 at the time, so he knew he couldn't legally purchase this property. He also had $450 in his savings from delivering newspapers, mowing lawns, and working with his dad at their iron factory.
Living the flash dance dream.
Yes. Since he was only 15, sorry, not 16, he was only 15. Since he was only 15 and he couldn't buy the property, he convinced his parents to buy it for him. So he gave them the money, they bought the property. Jim and his father then spent the next 10 summers going to the property and camping out clearing out the area that they wanted to build a one-room family cottage up there. So that's how it started. They started building the cottage over the 10 years. And friends and family would go up and see what they were doing. And they would comment that once they had things start, being built and they could kind of see what it's going to look like, they all mentioned that it looks like a castle. So little Jim, well, I don't know if he was so little at that point. If they started building when he was 15, he would have been 25 by this time. He decided that's what he wanted to do. He got it in his head that it's going to be a castle because everybody kept saying it looks like a castle. So he told his dad, this is what I want to do with it. They all say it looks like a castle. They want a castle. I'm going to build them a castle. His dad didn't agree because he was wanting to do a family cottage to get away from everybody and go up into the mountains, right? Just a family getaway. And so he just basically threw his hands up in the air and said, I'm done, I'm out. This is your project. If you want to build a castle, build a castle. So that's when Jim started building this castle by himself till 2019.
And we were there in 2023.
I think 2022.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
In 1973, that is when Jim decided to start building in front of the cottage. He started digging down to the bedrock to then start building this great wall and continue with the castle itself. Yes?
Just thinking about that wall. trying to contain that for part 2.
Oh, I know.
I like the history. So I mean, this is very. I knew some of this, but this is more good. It's pertinent.
A little bit more about Jim is he dropped out of high school. And the reason is he had an argument with one of his teachers. And one of the teachers would say, you're not going to amount to anything, Jim. You can't do what you want to do. I guess he probably was having issues in school. Anyway, so what the teacher told him, he dropped out, but that gave him determination to prove them wrong. That, yes, I will do something, I will amount to something, I will build something. So with that aspect, and then the fact that he, wants to build this castle for everybody, and Dad doesn't want him to do it, he's going to do it anyway. He just had that determination.
By gum.
Yes. A lot of people that came to see the castle really thought that he would never finish it. He would never accomplish the castle. He'd never finish it after however long. He'll just give up and it will never be. But the more that they told him that, the more he wanted to prove them wrong. So that's what he continued to do. Early in the castle's construction, Jim paid for it by himself. He had the funds, found the funds to build this thing himself. But eventually, it wasn't working, and so he had to start taking in donations. He didn't want to ever charge admission to see this castle because he wanted it to be free for everybody. And he didn't want it to become like this big tourist trap. Granted, it became a tourist destination,
Yeah.
but there wasn't like anything built around it as far as a tourist trap. It was just that castle.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
Out in the middle of nowhere. So Jim always welcomed people to visit and tour the castle without charging any fees, but he did ask them to leave a donation, whatever they felt like they could leave. I don't think we left a donation, did we?
No,
I couldn't remember,
I
but
didn't. I did not.
I don't think I would have either. By keeping it a donation basis, Jim was going to be able to make sure that it was a place of true American freedom, an attraction that you can go, have fun, and not have to pay for it. Through the years, and I've done this research, but I did it a while back, but I do know that he went through a lot of legal troubles. The state was trying to shut it down, but he always fought it because he never had permits, and so they were trying to say, well, you can't build this, and he came back, well, this is my land, I own this land, I'm going to build it anyway, and somehow he won all of his legal battles with the state and with permitting and the lack of
Safety measures.
yes. In 2019, so that's when it stopped being worked on. It was not completed, but that's when the last time he worked on it was in 2019. He had gotten to the point where he was old enough and he had Parkinson's disease. And so that last time it was just taking a few rocks and placing them in that Great Wall. He couldn't do any like mortar or anything like that because he couldn't lift anything. It was basically just placing a few rocks. Since he stopped working on it, he has still continued to let people come and visit, and you could actually see him there most days. He's been sitting there welcoming people, talking to anybody who wanted to talk to him. He was there, just watching and being there with his castle. So his son, Daniel, and his daughter-in-law, Sage, they are caretakers of the castle now. They took over in 2018 when his wife passed, and he couldn't always be up there working on it. So they became the caretaker of the castle and of his father, Jim. And then Jim passed away November 21st, 2024.
Yeah, I remember.
So just about a year ago.
I saw that on the news. Yeah. I remember seeing that on the news and thinking.
Mm-hmm. And so Daniel wants to finish the castle for his dad. One of the things that he wants to finish is Roy's Tower. So there is one complete tower. There's one tower that is not complete, and that is Roy's Tower. And Roy is Jim's third child, I believe, who at 4 years old passed away on the castle site from a logging incident. And so one of the towers is named after the son, and older brother Dan wants to finish that tower before the castle is complete. And one fact is the main tower is over 160 feet tall.
Well, yeah. Is that the one with I'm sure you're putting pictures in, right?
I'll be putting pictures in, yes.
So, is that the one with the dragon head?
Yes.
Yeah. It's impressive.
Yeah, it is. There was a Reddit page that I briefly went to that had responses from Dan, the son who is now the caretaker. And Dan doesn't go up very high unless he has to. And when he has to go up that high in some of those towers in higher areas, he is terrified.
Yeah.
So even the son who grew up going to the castle and playing in the castle as dad worked on it, he is even scared to go up to the top of the tower or the higher, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is.
So if you do want to go visit, everybody is welcome. You just have to know that there's no legal. If you get hurt, you can't sue them. Like they state it very clear on the website and several signs out front walking up to the thing. You are entering at your own risk. If you get hurt, you're not going to be able to sue them. This is all on you. So proceed with caution. Believe me, you look at it and it's so interesting. And then once you start going through it and you start going up, you know, I thought I could go up just fine. But as we'll learn in part 2, that really wasn't the case.
I didn't even go up because as you get to a certain vintage, sometimes phobias increase.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the background of Bishop Castle.
It was. I'm really glad we went.
Me too.
I kind of wish I had talked to him, but you could tell he was not in good health then, and he would only be alive another 2 years tops. But
yep,
it's something. It's definitely something. I have thoughts, but those will wait till part 2, won't they?
yes, we will. It was hard to read all these things and not go into our experience. Like I really,
you know how difficult it is for me to keep my mouth shut.
yeah,
And it almost worked.
almost.
Better than usual, because at least I had a plan.
Or is there any history that maybe you?
I'd never heard of it until you told me about it, and I've lived in fossil bed on and off for many years. Of course, I had never been down to Colorado Springs for a good 40, 50.
Yeah.
But 45 maybe. But so, I mean, there's the thing that about it, as far as history goes, and just on a state level, is there's so many things to do in any given state. If you could never, even if you never left your state in your entire life, you still wouldn't be able to do everything unless it's
Right.
a teeny tiny little state, maybe like I'm in Delaware. But a bigger state, all these western states have so much to do that you can't. There's no way to get it all done.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you want to travel even to the neighboring states, to the 19th century.
Yeah.
So, it's fascinating if you can. It's a drive from Fossil Bed, that's for sure, but it's not far from if you're staying in Colorado Springs.
No.
All I know is by the end of that day, you and I were worn out because we
were.
also went to the Royal Gorge after
Yes.
that. Made a lot of bugs.
Yes.
So, but it was a good day, good adventures, and
It was. But yeah, if anybody has the opportunity to go and see it, I highly recommend.
And if you have been there, let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah, let us know when you went and if you talked to Jim Bishop or if it was after he'd passed or let us know your experience.
All right. I think that's good.
Yes.
So, until our next assignment, which is part 2, I am X7. With me, as always, I waited till she was drinking.
Lilith Draco.
We'll be seeing you.
Bye, live long and prosper.
I got beer.
I got bottled breast milk.
Why don't we start with the beer?
Okay.
So you like the beer?
I do. Although it's actually a lager.
Huh. What's the difference between beer and lager?
I don't know. We could look it up.